It was a call for help from a yacht in distress, and being the men they are, they didn't hesitate. In wild seas, with the light fading, Bill and Frank braved the treacherous conditions, but it would cost them their lives. Their rescue boat capsizing, trapping them. The sailor they went to save was lost too. Everyone in this small coastal town knows them, and everyone is hurting.
These two guys are heroes, there's no doubt about that.
We thought, oh, they're all rescued, but that was not the case.
Monday night was the darkest night in history for Marine Rescue New South Wales.
The open ocean, cruising on a boat with fellow seafarers. It was where 78-year-old Bill Ewan and 62-year-old Frank Petch felt most at home. But on Monday night, it claimed their lives, along with the sailor they were sent to rescue, Matthew Clayton.
We sent out an emergency message. That means that almost everyone turned up.
Peter Hill is unit commander of Marine Rescue Ballina. He was in the watchtower as the vessel made its way further and further into the dark sea.
Our vessel went across the bar and I watched that. Then they went behind the south bar, which is where the yacht was. And we couldn't see it when they'd gone around that south bar. But we noticed we couldn't see any lights, and so we're getting a little bit concerned. And then we heard from one of the crew. So we had, at that point, we had 3 on land and 3 missing.
Of the 6 who set out for the rescue, Bill, Frank and skipper Jeff Hutchinson were unaccounted for. 1 survived, but 2 succumbed to the ocean, one of those being Bill. The 78-year-old was a member of the Marine Rescue in Ballina for almost a decade.
He just loved the boat, so he went on almost every mission, every training mission. So very, very enthusiastic volunteer.
Members of the grandfather's family released a statement today. We are devastated, but take comfort from knowing that he passed doing something he loved. We are so proud of him.
We were buddies, yeah.
And obviously you're going to miss him.
Very much so, yes.
Professional photographer Frank also died.
He was a go-getter, very fit guy, strong, big, strong guy, so it's very hard to fathom.
A CrossFit coach with a passion for fitness and an adventurous spirit.
So he came to our gym in July of 2022. He's going to be missed. He was, just an all-round one of life's great people. That I don't think I know about a person that could say a bad thing about him.
The volunteers were on board the BA-30 Ballina. It was the service's pride and joy, proudly launched late last year. At the helm that day was skipper Jeff, Ballina's Australia Day Citizen of the Year for 2026. He's in hospital with a fractured leg.
But they're all well-known people. They all are volunteers and they do it for their community. So everybody in town does know them. Yes.
Terry Sheehan is CEO of Cherry Street Sports Club. Jeff, Bill and Frank are members and Terry's mates. The club has launched a fundraiser to help the vital volunteer organisation.
We put the post out at 8 o'clock. We had people waiting at our door at 9 o'clock for our club to open so they could make a donation. That's what our community's about. They just step up when they need to.
The vessel will be salvaged off the beach, according to Todd Andrews, Commissioner of Marine Rescue in New South Wales.
There's nobody that's going to want to step foot on that vessel ever again.
The Ballina Bar, here at the mouth of the Richmond River, has long held a reputation as one of the most dangerous crossings along the Australian coastline. Shifting sands, strong tidal flows and heavy ocean swells have claimed many vessels. But the Marine Rescue volunteers are experienced at making this crossing. They've done it many times. Police have now launched an investigation into how and why things have gone so horribly wrong. Of the 4 surviving members, 3 are in hospital, including Jeff. The other is recovering at home.
The injuries are varying. Some are minor and some are major.
Tonight, locals wrapping their arms around a tight-knit team who normally spend their time caring for them.
All of our volunteers who hop on a marine rescue vessel know that there's risks involved with that. These two gentlemen that we've lost, they are heroes, there's no doubt about that.
Yep, they are heroes, a word we throw around a little too often sometimes. But Bill and Frank and everyone on that rescue vessel, you are that and more, and we are just so sorry.